What is going on, guys? DBG here, and again, apologies for the video being late, but today we're going to be reacting to Ty's top 100 cards in my team. So this was before the new season started, and I'm meaning to react to this for a few days, but I'm going to be completely honest, lads. I'm currently not really functioning as a human right now. Like, it's a really, really weird one, because again, you guys know I ruptured my Achilles, but basically I can't sleep. I can't sleep. When I wake up, my entire leg swells up. Like, I woke up just there and my kneecap was swollen up like a balloon. I then need to kind of move around and get circulation going for the swelling to go down. My sleep, I could sleep for 1 hour or I could sleep for 8 hours depending on whether the pain wakes me up or not. I'm literally sleeping like random hours in the day whenever I can. I'm in pain 24/7. So I do apologize for these videos coming out late. I have no idea how long it's going to last. I really don't. But if you see me at any stage kind of looking down, if you see me at any stage kind of moving around a little bit, or I look awkward, yeah, I'm just in really bad pain. I constantly keep my leg moving to get circulation going, and it's not freaking helping. It's not helping. I'm sorry for taking a minute and 20 seconds of this video talking about that, but I kind of have to, because if you guys are wondering why you might suddenly get a bunch of videos at like midnight Eastern time, whereas I normally never upload at that stage, I'm uploading whenever I can. I upload whenever. For the next couple of days, until this stops, I'm going to upload whenever I freaking can. But anyway, for those of you also saying I should stop, it's no different if I'm sitting downstairs. I'm in equally as much pain. I may as well work in pain rather than sit there in pain. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. Also, guys, go sub to Ty. Let's get him 90k by the end of the day.
It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we're going to be ranking the top 100 players in all of NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, just want to start off by saying I'm probably going to miss out on some of the top players in the game, so let's just go, for example, if, let's say, Artist Gilmore missed the list, which he doesn't because he's on the list. But if a guy like Artist Gilmore misses the list, obviously he's a top 100 player. I just missed out on him. Just kind of want to clarify that. But, you know, for the most part, guys, the top 100 is the elite of the elite. Each and every one of these top 100 cards are probably cards that somebody in this video watching uses, and definitely can be used still to this day. Again, this
there's at least 200 usable cards in my team right now.
Decently long and informative video. If you are balling on a budget, need some good suggestions, check out the video. If you are, looking for the top cards of the game, again, perfect.
There's a lot of budget cards going to be in top 100. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of budget cards.
There you guys go as well. But before we dive into it, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash
be a lot of budget cards
to 90,000 subscribers. So starting off at number 100, the last player to make the cut is
John 100. Really?
I feel like this is my opinion. I have not given John Morant enough respect. And
he's okay.
Moments in the month card, and he's just one of these cards in 2K that a lot of people don't necessarily use or hype up. But he's a free card with
everyone uses him.
Besides this game. Now I know he's got the Paul George pace, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I know defensively he's not.
He's all right,
but he still's got 82 interior, which is not horrible. Again, I don't love John Morant. I don't think he's a top 5 point guard in the game. Definitely.
No, he's not.
If you're looking at John Morant and looking for a budget point guard, and he is grindable, he's not bad in 2K.
Maybe 100.
Coming in at number 99 is Bob Pettit. Now DBG tried hyping up the Diamond.
I'm just gonna say this: like, the Diamond Bob Pettit was god on day one. But the fact that, again, and I used that Bob Pettit to get Gary Payton. He was my main scorer to get Gary Payton. But, like, the fact that this Bob Pettit is 99 must mean that this list is hell. But to be fair, there are about 250 usable cards in my team.
I'm in Bob Pettit when he first came out, and look, guys, it was just all for a lost cause. But the guy
what you mean? Bob Pettit is it was day one. Bob Pettit was the best stretch big in the game.
There's some good defensive stats in here. Great shooting guy, just set shot 14 on quick, fundamental dribble style. He's got a lot going for him. He's not going to handle the ball great, but he's going to knock down shots.
No, he's going to be really good, though.
Obviously not worth the price because he's his 75th anniversary. But let's say you locked in that set, then Bob Pettit is definitely useful. Coming in at number 99. 98. Galaxy Opal Zach LaVine, a card that a lot of people just talked about right away. Nobody really talks about him anymore. Now, Zach LaVine based on normal timing, it's one of those things that, is it great? No, but if you're used to it, you're used to it.
Zach LaVine's good. Like, if he's, again, Zach LaVine's 97.
I don't like
really?
His player build. A lot of people talk about Steph Curry's never going to be good on defense. It's the same thing for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, but he's better than Steph, though.
Just doesn't allow the card to be very good.
He's better than Steph.
Coming in at number 97 here, Pistol Pete Maravich. I know, guys. You guys are going to be mad at me that Pistol Pete is
97?
I'm going to ask you guys this, okay?
His only flaw is that he's released on normal timing. That's his only flaw. It's Ray Allen, who's been the best release in the game on normal.
Outside of him being 6'5", does he really do anything else on the court?
Yes, he does everything except with normal timing.
For you? I mean, I get it. Ray Allen based on
look at his defensive stats. The okay interior, okay block. 95, 92, 95, 91, 92. What are we talking about, Ty?
Opens, but it's going to be hard to get that release off. Has quick instead of shifty. No Kobe sides of escape. The card lacks a lot. You're lucky you guys complained enough to get him on this list, but I'm not very high on Pistol Pete.
No way.
Here at number 90.
You're way too low on.
We got Andre
Pistol Pete.
And it's kind of surprising that AK is this low. But here's the deal. You're still getting a 3-and-D guy with Andre Kirilenko. Not the best card in the game anymore. Base 98 on normal time. He's not great. Base dribble style, not ideal. But the moment we get a new AK...
Again, the fact he's that low is crazy. It's just how many good cards we're getting in my team.
You know, that is going to have base 98 on very quick. Probably very quick dribble style, stuff like that. Then obviously, you're going to be able to do some things with AK-47. Again, not the card I'm probably highest on. Obviously, he's down here at 96 for a reason. But he still definitely deserves to make...
The fact he's 96, he could be right.
95, pretty similar card to Andre.
Larry Nance.
Is...
Ty, I'm not going to let you forget this, by the way. I'm not going to let you forget this. I'm not going to let you forget this, Ty. I'm not going to let you forget it. Galaxy Oppo Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he's free. Let's watch the end of this.
For Larry Nance looks like a little bit better. And so my question to you guys is, with the added badges, is Larry Nance better than Thurl Bailey? I'm going to let y'all think on that. All I can say is, out of all the free cards, Larry Nance is the best one that we got. Plus 3 ball. Okay, point of Nance. You're looking at one of the best small 4 power forwards in all the 2K, and it's not particularly close. You want to debate he's not the best? Okay, awesome. But I'm gonna bring something to you guys' attention.
And this is what he's comparing to Thurl. He also, the day before, or 2 or 3 days before, said Thurl was better than Giannis. So that's why he's comparing to Thurl. I'm not going to let you forget that one, Ty.
Larry Nance. Again, you look at the stats, look at the badges, very similar to a guy like Andre Kirilenko. Jump shot 21 on normal timing is, you know, not great, but not horrible. I don't want to sit here and say that Larry Nance is good or that Larry Nance is bad, but one thing I will say is, I mean, here's the deal. When you look at Larry Nance, you look at AK-47, it's preference based. It really is. That's why they went back to back, because I don't know who I'm supposed to make the case of who's the better player between those two.
But you're going to have Giannis 40 spots higher, despite the fact you called Larry Nance better than Giannis a while ago.
Number 94. Let's plug in Galaxy Opal Jarrett Allen. 6'1", 7'5" wingspan, hot spots from both corners. 15 on favors, 18 on gold, 82 3-ball, decent speed, lateral quickness is all okay. The thing I like about Jarrett Allen is his defensive badges. Again, he play my power forward, and when the card
he's okay.
Came out,
he's okay.
A lot of great centers in the game.
Jarrett Allen's okay.
Provided something different, but for this stage, he's very, very mediocre. He doesn't do anything extremely well. Even defensively, it's just okay. I would say with decently low speed, acceleration, vertical. He's just an okay center in the game. If you like Jarrett Allen, definitely usable at that though. Number 93, Tyler Hansborough. No, when North Carolina was playing in the NCAA tournament finals, I honestly was like, dang man, it's sad. It's sad.
Psycho T was so good in college, despite the fact that he was small with no post game. He just had that grown man strength in college ball and just bullied everybody.
For the fact that Tyler Hansborough, you know, that's what I like Hansborough. I like North Carolina. I like, you know, Ty Loss and Danny Green in the squad. But this card is really good. And maybe he's too low on this list. Maybe he should be like a top 70-ish card. Base 38 on quick.
Yeah, but there's so many good cards in my team. I'm cool with this.
I'm not higher on Tyler Hansborough when you look at the card. I just
he's so good.
He's only 6'10", and you know, it's tough because the power forward position is loaded. I don't know. Maybe I should be higher on Tyler Hansborough objectively, especially seeing
he's so good.
But my question is Tyler Hansborough better than Pascal Siakam? 92.
Yes.
I mean, it's hard. You can make the case either way. Siakam might be a little bit better defensively. Hansborough's got the better.
No, so he's a way better player build.
These cards definitely below, you know, probably where they're at. 92, 93. Maybe they both should be moved up into the 80s. It's just hard because again, the top 100 cards are the elite of the elite. At 91. Isak Bonga. Now, however you pronounce it, I don't really care. All I care about is that you put respect on Bonga's name. The dude can defend, the dude can shoot. He can handle the ball a little bit. He's just not going to be that primary ball handler.
I agree.
Fundamental dribble.
I agree.
You know, pro side, like he just doesn't do it.
I agree. I don't disagree with any card on this list. Like, I'll only start disagreeing when we get into like the 50s and there's players that are ridiculous up there, like Galaxy Opal Giannis.
The good thing is he's 6'8", so at least he can hold it down defensively, but Bonga's just okay in 2K. I'm not going to gas up the card any more than that. Coming in one step higher at number 90 is Pink Diamond John Wall. You guys might think
I'm cool with that. Like, yeah, a little bit better than Pistol Pete. I'm actually cool with that. I don't mind him at 90.
Low in the card, and I'm okay with that. But here's the deal. I run some cards over John Wall, my nobody spent, and maybe I should give John Wall a tryout. Maybe I should, because maybe he deserves that. Really good stats, decent badges. The thing that scares me is a low interior, low buck, low strength. That's what scares me with John Wall. John Wall based on quick dribble style.
No, I get it, but John Wall's good.
And again, maybe he's a card I need to try more on my nobody spent, because he could be a top 70-ish card in the game. There's no doubt about it. But my question is, how can I sit here and say John Wall is better than Chauncey? I just don't think you can. I just don't think.
I'm gonna agree with it.
John Wall is better than Chauncey. Base 98.
I'm gonna agree with you, Ty. I'll give you
great stats and badges. Yes.
If anything, Chauncey might be a bit low.
John Wall is a little bit taller, but that's the only thing he's gonna do better than Chauncey Billups outside of dunking the ball. Now, again, I don't dunk the ball that much. And so maybe that's just me, but if you are, you know, dunk man, you like contacts, then John Wall is going to be better than Chauncey Billups. There's no doubt about it. At number 88, Pink Diamond Eddie Curry. I'll be the first to say, I do not love Eddie Curry's stats. I do not love Eddie Curry's stats. I do love based in 38 on Very Quick.
I agree. Eddie Curry's good.
Not air out of the ball or anything with Eddie Curry, but he just gives you a little bit more because of these badges.
Eddie Curry's good.
81 3-ball, not great. Gonna probably have to apply a shoe or something to improve that, but his 3-ball and shooting badges make up for it. Eddie Curry's solid in 2K again. A card that's probably gonna be relevant. Not this card, but when Eddie Curry gets a better card, he's probably gonna be relevant.
I agree.
Game at number
Eddie Curry's just kind of low on badges wise, but he's actually really good.
87 here. We're gonna plug in Carl Anthony.
I think Cat's a little bit high. I think Eddie Curry's better than Cat, but each to their own.
This is a card I had no idea where to plug in. And it all comes down to his bad release. If he had a better release, I'd be super high on the card.
His release isn't even that bad.
Really good shooting badges, really good defensive badges. I still do think he's one step ahead of Eddie Curry, just I think defensively he is that little.
I'm not going to argue that, but I would have the opposite.
I wish I could put him higher. I just simply can't. At number 86, Opal Thurl Bailey. 6'11", 7-foot wingspan, 54 base badges. Now the problem is he came out in a time in which you can't apply badges to these Evo cards. So what you get with Thurl is what you get. You get what you get and you don't have a fit. Y'all ever heard of that? That's what you get with Thurl.
I think Thurl over Larry Nance is a bit crazy. I think also the fact that you're probably going to have Giannis 40 spots ahead of Thurl, despite the fact that they're just like Thurl's better than Giannis off rip without adding badges to either.
Bailey, you can't apply any badges to him, so Limitless, the Deadeye, the Handles for Days, all those that you might want on the card.
Why would you want handles? Why would you want handles for days on Thurl Bailey? I'm sorry, the dude can't dribble. Why would you want handles for days on Thurl? Put him in the damn corner. Limitless doesn't even matter.
On that normal timing. First time was extremely good. That time was nearly 2 months ago, though. Maybe one of the bigger letdowns was Paul George. I think he came out in that exact same set.
You got Paul George too low. I'm just putting it out there. You got Paul George way too low. He's good, but you got him too low.
But, I mean, the thing is, he's barely better than Thurl Bailey, and Thurl Bailey was so much cheaper. I mean,
he is a lot better than Thurl Bailey. I don't even like PG, but he's a lot better than Thurl.
Just not that high on this Paul George card. Coming in at number 84 on my list is Carmelo.
No, Paul George behind Melo? What are we doing?
Melo in 2K is a card that came out literally maybe a week or two before 250. And a lot of people like this card, especially on next gen. Had the normal leaner.
Only a week difference.
Were incredible. A lot of people liked Melo because of what they did with the pink diamond card. Obviously, level 40 pink diamond was really good for his time.
Yeah, we're just used to Melo though. PG is way better than Melo.
Defensive stats were great, but what about the defensive badges for Carmelo Anthony? Just weren't great all the way around.
That's ridiculous saying Melo's better than PG.
Times a while ago, coming in at number 84. Number 83, we're gonna plug in Kenyon Martin. Card literally came out, I think.
Kenyon Martin over Paul George? What are we doing?
The Friday of the 250K tournament. I didn't use him, but some people probably did, and if you did, I get why. I mean, jump shot 75 on quick, great defender in general. I had the Hall of Fame quick first step, catch and shoot corner specialist. He's the definition of a 3-and-D power forward.
Yeah, but he can't move.
That's the definition of Kenyon Martin. Problem is,
he's literally just Paul smaller. He's just Paul George, but he can't move.
Play small forward.
At all.
Power forward 6'9" is a little bit undersized. He's just a better Pascal Siakam. And when I was talking about guys like Tyler Hansbrough, this is why Tyler Hansbrough was where he was.
He is, but like, he's not that much better than Siakam.
Was on the list. Coming in here at number 82, Galaxy Opal, Evan Mobley. Now, leading up to 250.
Fair enough.
I played with Evan Mobley just a couple of games, and I was like, oh my gosh, this card is it. And then the more I played with him, the more I was like, okay, he's pretty limited in what he can do.
Yeah, he's...
Or normal timing for this card. Defensively, was
he's too skinny.
Elite. I want to clarify, Evan Mobley on the defensive end was so elite because his player model...
His two guards way...
And that's what I like.
If you could play his two guard at power forward, a lot more people would use him. I'm telling you. If that diamond two guard was a two guard power forward instead of a two guard small forward, people would genuinely be using the card. He's that elite a power forward.
And play defense. Basically all this version of Evan Mobley could do, though. At number 81. One of the newer cards can play small forward, Danny Manning.
Danny Manning over Thurl is crazy.
Card is solid all the way around. I mean, we'll see a lot of...
He is solid, but it's... Wait, Danny Manning over Paul George is crazy as well.
6'10".
Like, what are we doing here, Ty?
Jump shot forward, quick timing is pretty solid. Good defender, Hall of Fame quick first step, catch, shoot, corner specialist. Just all the way around, Danny Manning is very, very, very solid in 2K. Not as solid as this guy, though. Galaxy Opal LeBron James. This might come as a surprise here.
What? How is he better than Thurl? Or Larry Nance?
A lot of guys. The card came out at the end of December, but I love LeBron. And you guys are going to be asked, Ty, why do you like LeBron so much? My answer is pretty simple. The reason I like LeBron James so much
plays
is
lanes.
because of his defensive player model. There is no better on-ball defender in the game than the dark matter LeBron. And
Ben Wallace. Straight up Ben Wallace. LeBron's better than Ben Wallace because he does other things better, but Ben Wallace.
Why? It's because of his player model and his player build. Take it for what you want. LeBron James, Galaxy Opal at number 8.
Ben Wallace is not even close, though.
79, Dark Matter, Gary Payton. Again, I didn't go for this card. I kind of regret it because on CryEngine he probably would have played in 250 for me.
I'm cool with that.
Probably not, to be honest with you, because the point guards you guys are going to see higher, or higher on this list are better than Gary. But Gary
I'm cool with
is
that.
massively disrespected. I would say the difference between 79 on my list and like 40 is not very large. So just kind of know that.
The crazy thing is that Gary Payton came out, and then within a week after people started getting Gary Payton to spend all their money was when they released James Harden, Lonzo Ball, Jalen Rose, and Derrick Rose. And Gary Payton went from being the best point guard in the game to the 5th best point guard in the game in one day.
You could have Gary in your top 50, and I wouldn't blink an eye on it. The only problem I have with Gary is jump shot 40 on normal time. That's the only problem I have with Gary Payton. At number 79, another player from Bracket Busters, Christian Laettner. He still plays on my No Money Spent squad. Why? He shoots the ball well. He plays good defense. That's all he does for me. He doesn't dribble the ball. He rebounds the ball decently, plays good D, and he shoots the ball well. Outside of that, for Christian Laettner, I don't ask him to do too much. At number 77, Galaxy Opal, Danny Granger.
Way too high. Granger's okay, but he's way too high. He's way too high. He can hit wide open jumpers, and that's literally all the card does. He's not even tall for his position.
6'9", 7'1" wingspan. I feel like this card was one of the most underrated players for his specific time. Came out on January 14th. And if you would have got him day one, I know that was the day we got KD, but if you would have got him day one, this card, his longevity was solid. More than anything, because he was ahead of his time with the normal leaner. In my gameplay, if you go back and watch it, I made basically...
Yeah, fair enough.
Danny Granger. The dude was basically unstoppable. 6'9", the small forward was really good, really versatile. Danny Granger...
But he's not as good as Hito Turkoglu, like.
For his time. This one's going to make a lot of people, probably in watching this video, Matt. Coming in at number 7.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Why is he so low for me? You guys might ask. Well, here's the deal. He doesn't really fit my playstyle. If he fits your playstyle, do what you guys got to do, man. Do what you got to do.
I don't hate it.
All these playmaking badges, but you can't really dribble the ball too well with him. Magic's dribble style, Magic base on quick. I just don't think he gives you that much. I know defensively he's going to be really solid, but on the offensive end of the court, I just don't see it for him.
I don't hate it.
And you guys might be mad at me for this one too. Coming in at 75 is Shaquille O'Neal. I get it. Defensive stats, defensive badges are awesome, are outstanding. He has a 55 3-ball. If you want an inside big, get Shaq. Okay, cool. Nobody wants an inside big. Nobody wants a big that you just have to go in the interior with.
I'm pretty sure Splash, but that's just because Splash is like one of the 3 players in the game and get open off screens. If you like Splash and Nike, Shaq's pretty good. That's pretty much it. He still gets tired quick.
I just don't see it with Shaq. I just don't. Kobe's size of escape allows for him, if he gets a card in the future, to be really cheesy. Just don't see it with this Shaq card. Maybe it's me, but I don't see it. 74, we are going to plug in Galaxy Opal Palm 07. That's why I feel like that's a disrespectful place to have Shaq. It's because it's like we got Galaxy Opal.
Wait, no, Ty. No, Ty. He's a free card and I hate this guy. Oh, no, Ty. He's not it. He's really not it.
Paul Millsap up next to can literally do it all. I love Paul Millsap on the court. I didn't grind for him, but again, if I had Paul Millsap, I would be using Paul Millsap. Good release, really good stats, really good badges. Just a super complete card coming in at number 74.
His release is not good.
Basically the opposite of Paul Millsap is an
Hito
absolute
Turkoglu.
I can't sit up here and talk about a Hito Turkoglu who's super complete on both ends of the court. I can though talk about a Hito Turkoglu with a quick release, really quick. Normally,
yeah, I like Hito. Hito's a beast.
In a card that, look, on next gen is still really good for his.
Hito's a beast.
Just throwing that out there. If you need a really good small forward, go ahead and get Hito. The problem with Hito is there's just other better budget small forwards in the game. Hito is still very, very solid for what he is, though. At number 72, Galaxy Opal, Chris Webber. 6'9",
yeah,
7'3".
A little bit better throw. Better throw. Better Opal throw.
His defensive badges are way better than his defensive stats, which I've always said badges matter more than stats, which does hold true, especially if you give him like Monty Williams. Let's just say you got Monty Williams. It's going to definitely help him out a lot. You get the speed to a 92, interior to a 90, perimeter to a 93. It's going to compete way better than on the defensive end of the court. Jump shot 22 on quick timing. Y'all remember last year? Didn't we get a Chris Webber with Rudy's base? Did we not get a Chris Webber with Rudy's base? That was
no, it's Kemba base. Kemba.
Kemba's base. I just remember
Kemba
Chris
base
with a little better release, so that's kind of what I was thinking about and having flashbacks of. At number 71, Joel Embiid. A card I never loved, but
I don't agree. Because like, give me Eddie Curry over him. Like, what does he do better than Eddie Curry? I'm being honest. What does he really do better than Eddie Curry?
Because I played against Joel Embiid and he could knock down shots in the paint.
He was good for his time though.
Decent speed, decent defensive badges. Cards just you can do it all. And I mean, people ran Shaq over this card in 250, which I would have never done. But everybody falls in love with those inside bigs. I personally don't. Joel Embiid, I'm still pretty sure is too expensive for what he should be, but very solid in 2K.
You get him for free though.
Galaxy Opal Dog Shays, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, out spots from everywhere.
He should not be 20 spots ahead of Tyler Hansbrough. I'm just putting it out there. He should not be 20 spots ahead of Psycho 2.
Out of the top. He's 60 base badges. Just a better version of Tyler Hansbrough. Now, I know Hansbrough is a little bit taller, but outside of that, people are going to like Dolph more. It's just...
I prefer Psycho T, but it's close. It is close.
Everybody loved the Pink Diamond Dolph. Sadly, this is one of the most over expensive cards in the game. Like,
yeah, because he's the
nobody should ever have this Galaxy Opal Dolph unless you lock in that set.
Yeah.
Coming in here at number 69.
Way too high. Way too high.
The game in Elgin Baylor.
He's not bad, but he's way too high.
Well, because he's not a traditional shooting guard. He's one of those cards that if you put him on ball, I think you're gonna have a lot of success with. 6'5", so mismatch expert's not gonna get activated. He does have quick dribble style. I just don't like his half-court dribble style or dribble six. Brook Lopez based on quickest smooth. If he had like the Kobe size of escape, more people would be talking about that Elgin Baylor card. A card I had no idea where to put his Marcus Gasol. I just had no idea where to put Marcus Gasol. Now, hear me out. Here's why.
He's better than Embiid. I'll give you that. He's better than Embiid, so I'm not going to argue.
I put Marcus Gasol above guys like Shaq, above a guy like Joel Embiid. Okay? First things first, he's 7'1", okay? Taller than Joel Embiid.
He's also not as good as Pau Gasol. I do want to cannot stress that enough. He's not as good as Pau Gasol.
With the only real downfall with Marcus Gasol is his speed, which, look, if you have Don or Mon, you can boost the speed, you can boost the perimeter, then it's no longer a worry. Combine that set shot 18 on quick. Now, I used to hate set shot 18. I'm getting more and more used to it.
It's fine.
Hall of Fame bullet passer.
It's
again,
fine. Set shot 18 is fine.
Underrated for his time, and if you did lock him in the token market, you got
set shot 70 is the worst of those three.
So Cameron Reddish up here at number 67. I'm not gonna call Cam Reddish a letdown because he's not. He's still.
He's God.
The problem is he came out with a card who should have just never been released in the game that we will get.
He's better than RJ Barrett. I don't care. He's better than RJ Barrett.
Outside the top of the key. Low interior, but he makes up for it because he's 6'8", really solid on the defensive end of the court. Again, I just do not.
He's better than RJ Barrett.
In general, and that is why Cam Reddish is.
I stand by that. He's better than RJ Barrett.
Still above Paul George though every day of the week. I know there's a dark matter KD, but he is horrible. I don't know what 2K is doing with dynamic ratings. Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant here coming in at number 66.
66. You've got KD. I mean, I'm not going to argue because I don't know who's higher. You could be right, but that's just mad if he's 66. He was the last top 100 list I did. I'm pretty sure he was top 10.
94 lateral quickness, good shooting badges, solid enough defensively, having quick chain, quick first step. KD based on normal timing, is it slow for today's game? Sure, it was fine back in the day though. You know, back. It's not a
bad release. Once you can get used to these releases, they're fine.
You guys can see 60 total base badges for the card, very solid all the way around. Coming in at number 65. Pink Diamonds Hair Edition. Now, don't jump to.
He's not better than KD.
Somebody asked me the other day, Ty, who is a good budget shooting guard? And yes, we got guys like Cam Reddish. But look at the shooting guards in 2K. It's not a super strong position.
J Rich now, or
it's just not
Jaylen Brown.
Position. And I do think Pink Diamonds Harry is more deserving than anybody for the 65th spot because of that. I feel like small forward, power forward is really deep. Shooting guards not. Has quick dribble style. Scotty behind the back. Rudy base.
Oh, he's range away from being God.
And can't hold it down, especially because he is 6'7". Number 64, Anthony Davis. Power forward card. A card that came super duper close to playing in the 250K tournament.
That is a ridiculous position to put Anthony Davis. I get it. Ty loves Anthony Davis because it's more self-comfortability than anything. And I understand because he came out in like January 22nd. People are really comfortable with these cards. He's not. He is about 40 spots too high. He's not even as good as Tyler Hansbrough, if I'm being completely honest.
He just didn't. And people still love this Anthony Davis and swear by this
They
card.
do because of comfortability. Like, he's most definitely usable. And everyone knows his release. They know how to use Anthony Davis. They know what to expect of him. It's the comfortability factor. He's not that good in game.
Normal timing slash dribble style, but he still defensively is a top defensive power forward in the game. Again, 80 had his time. I wish his base still was on quick, then people would run the card. He's just, the time is not now. 63 here. We got Tony Kukoc point guard card. A card who I honestly can say I've never used. And it's crazy for me to have him this high. I've never used him, but Kobe size of escape, fundamentally.
He's alright.
I did a gameplay with him. Maybe I used it. I think I did use him somewhere. I just can't remember where. But card is just overall solid. If you do need a budget point guard, Tony definitely can hold it down. Brook Lopez base on quick. Solid enough defensively. Solid
I don't disagree.
56 base badges. Tony is definitely very solid.
He's alright.
Of the 63rd spot. 62. Dark Matter Trace McGrady. We're starting to see some of these cards that almost played in 250 but just didn't quite make the cut for me. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. Another card with the Kobe size of escape. Just a slash dribble style, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Trey Burke based on normal timing. Defensively, really good stats. Problem is defensive badges aren't great. Now again, we're talking about the base cards here. So obviously if you have a 95 Hall of Fame badge, T-Mac, like a 36 Hall of Fame badge, T-Mac, he's going to be really solid if he is badged up on that defensive end of the court. Coming in at 61. James Harden. James Harden first came out, everybody's like, oh my gosh, this card's going to play in 250K, this card's going to be this card's going to be that. And I hate to break it to y'all, but James Harden kind of didn't live up to everybody's expectations.
The problem is that when, right as James Harden came out, there weren't that many like elite offensive and defensive point guards that had quick dribble style. Problem is that Harden doesn't have quick dribble style, and it became a problem very quickly after he came out.
Still has a really good dunk package that is nearly impossible to block, but his release is slow. His movement's just mid on the defensive end of the court. He's just not very good.
Yeah.
At number 60, Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain. The reason Wilt Chamberlain is above Shaq, a couple of things. I
Wilt can shoot.
Player build more, and Wilt gives you somewhat of an ability to shoot the ball. I probably would not shoot with Wilt, but he gives you the ability, gives you the badges, gives you the 69 3 ball. With the shoot, with the coach, you can get that to an 80.
Yeah, Wilt can shoot.
I'm just saying, I think
Will's better than
Will
Shaq.
can do that a little bit more than Shaq. That's why he's here.
No, Will's definitely better than
At
Shaq.
number 59, DeMarcus Cousins. If you're asking me who I'd rather run in my center position right now, I would say Will
Yeah, but DeMarcus is the better card.
Chamberlain. But look, I'm not a biased person, and I get DeMarcus Cousins is objectively better than
I agree.
Chamberlain. I'm not high on Boogie. I just respect him enough to put him at number 59. Number 58, Reggie Lewis. Again, a card who I never loved. And the reason I didn't love
58's a little bit low, isn't it?
I don't love Scotty behind the back is great. Kevin's base on quick. He's good. Reggie Lewis is extremely good. I just never found my flow with him. I got him off the clutch time wheel spin pretty early on. I badged him up. I think I put a shoe on him because I thought he was going to be literally Zeus. And he just kind of...
I like him more than most people do.
Next level good for me. At number 57, lock and reward Dwight Howard. Now, I want to start off talking about Dwight Howard by saying I hope you guys didn't lock him in. But if you did lock him in, you got maybe
okay.
defensive power forward still to this day.
He's okay.
He defensively is legit. Okay, he is on the defensive.
His player build's huge.
74 3-ball. I just hate his release. If you can get his release down and green with his release, you can do a lot of good things with D12. Problem is, I just wasn't ever able to get his release down to a.
Yeah, his release is terrible.
On some other accounts.
His release is terrible.
I obviously didn't lock in the card. 56, Galaxy Elbow Jason Tatum. You guys might be like, Ty, you like Jason Tatum over a guy like Kevin Durant?
I was about to say, how is he over Kevin Durant? I love Tatum. Kevin Durant's way better.
I personally do. And the reason is, I just think defensively, he gives you that little bit more. Offensively, I like his release just that little bit more. KD's going to do some other things well, but his release in the defense is why I like Jason Tatum more. I grinded for Jason Tatum. Surprisingly, Ty grinded for something. And he was my backup or starting small forward for a very long time. He really was.
Tatum's really good. Tatum's really good.
Jason Tatum was my starting small forward or backup small forward for quite a while.
Like, most people around him 250 plus.
250 coming in at number 55. Where's he at? Why do I not see Gallinari? There he is. Danilo Gallinari. Basically the exact opposite of Tatum. Tatum's going to have all these perimeter deep.
He's worse Hito Turkoglu. I don't care what he says. He's worse Hito Turkoglu.
Defensive badges. Gallo's just going to play lanes, but Gallo's going to shoot the ball better, shifty dribble style.
He's worse Hito.
A little bit better. Now, again, he's on boards, and if you do get Gallo, you got a top 60 player right now in my team. And what more do you honestly want for a free card?
He's not top 60, though, is he?
Gallo, I like his height. Just think he's pretty limited as an overall card. A card that I think is one of the most underrated cards in the entire game, coming in at number 54, is Morris Peterson.
I'm not going to argue that.
And I said Morris Peterson is like that in my team. Now, I might have made a ridiculous statement saying
he is
certain cards, but I do like Morris.
He's so good.
Is important, okay?
It's just he's okay.
Base 14 on quick.
He's
I probably
good.
should have had Mo Pete as a top 50 card in my team. I probably should have.
Probably not. No, you're right. I think you're okay.
You got a solid Morris Peterson card. Coming in here at number 53, Galaxy Opal, Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
He's so chick. I have him on my account. He's so chick.
6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from both corners and the left slot, 88 3-ball, 90 speed, good interior perimeter. Just an overall really good card in my team. Jump shot 81 on quick, fundamental dribble style. Again, I can't sit here and say I love Sharif, but as an overall card, Sharif is very solid in my team. And again, I got Sharif, I'm pretty sure, on my road to 250, but I just do not use the card. Here's where things kind of shift, okay? Evan Mobley's diamond card coming in at number 52. Now, a lot of people watching this video,
I admire.
He's an absolute cheese.
I admire.
You are 100% correct. 100% correct. But you guys need to hear me out. Evan Mobley on the defensive end of the court is not great. And I'm not trying to sit here and say Evan Mobley's bad defensive. I'm just saying,
put him on your power forward.
When you talk about badges, right? Pick
run him with a power forward that can guard the wing. Put him guarding your power forward. Trust me. Use him like he's Bol, and he's unbelievable. He's better Bol.
Pickpocket, rim, brick wall, chase down artist. He doesn't have those on Hall of Fame. He is basically the exact same defensively as this card. The only real differences are on the offensive end. This one's going to make a few more.
Yeah, just put him on your power forward.
And I just don't love Evan Mobley at my shooting guard. I just don't. He can't play or he can't really play make.
Play him a small forward.
Defensively, I get it, guys. He's great. I'm not standing here and saying he's bad. I'm just saying it's not that much of an upgrade over the Galaxy Opal defensively. If he had pick dodger, pickpocket, chase down.
Yeah, because he's a diamond.
That might be a little bit higher on Evan Mobley. Coming in number 51, my last player not in the top 50 cards is Arvydas Sabonis, and you guys might
outside top 50.
Look, here's the deal. Arvydas Sabonis is fine. The problem is, guys, would I rather use Arvydas Sabonis or John Wall? Probably John Wall. Arvydas Sabonis is
I'm just saying Arvydas Sabonis as center might be better than Yao Ming. That's just my unpopular opinion, but Arvydas Sabonis at center is better than Arvydas Sabonis at point guard.
3, but he can't move. He's not good on D, and that's the problem.
He's okay guarding D as a center, though.
So that's our first 50, okay? It's our first 50 right there. You got through it in about 30 minutes, maybe a little less. Now we're going to our top 50. Starting
Kazi
with the Diamond Kazi,
no
6'5",
way.
6'8", wings,
way too low.
Outside the top 50. If you know about Kazi, you know. Quick dribble style, Kobe size of escape, jump shot 3 on quick. What more do you want me to say? I never used Kazi Russell.
Too low.
Going back, I would have used Kazi Russell or would have got him.
Too low.
I've seen how cheesy, man, some of these jump shot 3 cards can be, and we'll get to there. Coming in at number 49 here, Cincinnati style.
Maybe Kazi wasn't too low.
In my team unlimited, you got a really good card. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Cincinnati is the best small forward in the game. I'm not going to sit here and gas Cincinnati over.
No, he's fine, though.
Love this card.
Stats are ridiculous.
Small forwards in the entire game, which I get it. I mean, stat-wise,
his player build is terrible.
Like height, like I would rather run maybe a 6'9" guy here, 6'8" with more length than Cincinnati. But if you're fine at 6'7", I put him on ball. He's just fine. Cincinnati is very solid in my team. All these cards are good because Sean Kemp at number 48 seems absolutely absurd. 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, not spots from board.
Kemp 40. Okay, I'm cool. Kazi 50 then.
Quick dribble style, Kobe sides of escape at the power forward position. I don't love his release, but everything else about Sean Kemp, you just gotta love. I mean, everything else is lovable for Sean Kemp. I mean, good enough. I can't say good release, but okay release. Quick dribble style. He's an absolute cheeseball at that power forward position. Number 47. I'm sorry for everybody that grinded Ray Allen, and I'm one of them, but the card is mid. There's cards for 5,000 MT better than Ray Allen. And that's the sad truth. It's just the sad truth. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. He's solid. If you love Ray Allen, you can hoop with Ray. Ray Allen based on...
Ray Allen's alright.
You can hoop with him. Because shooting the ball, he's going to be just fine. He's just not great in my team. Good, right?
Like, Duke ground him at 250. He's good.
He's not great. I thought I really didn't know where to plug in. His peak, not in Jimmy Butler. I'm plugging him in at number 4.
He's so damn good. He's the most underrated card in my team. I'm sorry, he's the most underrated card in my... Wait a second. Wait a second. This guy's 5,000 MT. I need to go back. I need to go back here. I need to find something. What date were those? Out of position cards. I'm pretty sure I tweeted out. Here. I need to find Ty's response. Oh no, I can't find Ty's response. I tweeted out calling him the most underrated card in the game. And Ty posted like a gif of Cap. And now he puts him in as like his top 40 cards in the game despite the fact he was 6,000 MT today he came out. That's an annoying one. That's an annoying one.
46, because hear me out. You want to run a lineup like let's say this is your lineup, okay? You got Sabonis at the 1, you want to run Scotty at the 2.
You want to run Mobley with him.
Let's say at the 3, you want to run Rudy. At the 4, you run Jimmy Butler. That's fine. You got enough size out there to do so. And with Jimmy Butler, statistically
so good on
you
offense.
get one of the best cards in the game. Statistically speaking. Name another card with a 93 ball, 92 speed, 96 lateral quickness, and 92 interior. I guarantee that list.
He's God. He's so good. He's so good. 22 and quick, so good.
Okay, he's got 15 out of famers, 0 finishing badges. He's got 11 total defensive badges. Defensive end of the court. He might be the best pure lock in the entire game, obviously, besides LeBron James. Number 45 here, Kristaps Porzingis. Again, I love Kristaps Porzingis.
Too high.
More than everybody else.
Because your Porzingis is 30 hops.
He is not any better than this. Okay, from the base Kristaps, he's not any better. Now, he's still 7'3". For a card that came out in the middle of January, he is still really, really solid. And that just goes to show you how important height is in my team. The most controversial one probably on this entire list is this guy right here. Amethyst Trey Murphy.
I don't agree.
I like Trey Murphy over Tracy McGrady.
He's fine.
Single day of.
I agree, but he's fine.
Based on quick, right? That's first thing. Shifty dribble style is the second thing. Now, outside of that, I think defensively, he's just as good, if not better. Now, again, these are all my personal opinion. I love Trey Murphy. He plays for me and will continue to play for me. I love his length. The wingspan, I promise you, lies because his player build is ridiculous.
His player build's good.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's just not. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 43. Galaxy Opal Kevin Garnett.
One spot hit a Trey Murphy.
50 for me. Now, I shouldn't have probably played him objectively, but he played for me, and he was fine. The problem is he gets bad dunk handies, and his release is on the slower side of things, and that's really it. Now,
defensively, he's God, though.
I wish for something. I wish that they would keep KG's release this, and objectively, I wish they would have changed it to set shot 14, because if he had set shot 14 on click, he'd be higher than this. And
the only reason, I just want to let you know, Ty, you are the only reason Kevin Garnett does not have set shot 14, because you complained non-stop last year about it. You and you alone are the only reason Kevin Garnett does not have set shot 14.
Guys, for doing that, guys, it's my fault, but I thought this release would be just fine. It still is just a
in fairness, he did say it's his fault. He did literally say it's his fault, so gotta give props there.
Number 42, I'm gonna plug in Jalen Rose. Now here's the hard part, because when I said Gary Payton was at like what, number 80, I mean, guys, we got guys like the Dwight Howard at 57. It's just really where I think they are, where I rank them. Gary Payton's just not very tall, and I like Jalen Rose.
Yeah, Jalen's better than Payton.
Dribble style quite a bit. Jump shot 32 on normal time. He's not cheesy, not overly crazy, but it is pretty easy to time, pretty easy to green. The problem with Jalen Rose is he just needs a lot of badges. He needs chef, needs limitless, needs sniper, needs hyperdrive, needs chase down, needs intimidator, needs menace, needs rim, needs all these badges, and you really got to pick and choose what to give Jalen Rose. Number 41, card I like just a little tad bit more than Jalen Rose is the Galaxy Opal Lonzo Ball. It really is preference based.
Lonzo's better than Jalen Rose.
That's where it starts with Lonzo, okay? Again, defensively, I think he's going to be just a little bit better than a guy like Jalen Rose. They're basically opposites, but I do slightly prefer Lonzo Ball. Cracking our top 40. Wreck-It Ralph Sampson coming in here at number 40.
He is not better than Arvydas Sabonis, and I will go to the grave saying that he's not better than Sabonis.
I like Ralph, man.
That's ending.
Again, I think he's just a mini Yao Ming. You can debate it if he's better than Yao Ming or not. I don't think he is, and the reason I don't think he's better than Yao is because of the release. I mean, I think Yao's set shot 8 is way smoother than the set shot.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, that's my personal opinion on things. I grinded for Ralph. He's my starting center. I know money spent, and I have no problem with Ralph at all. Again, if you come in at number 40, you're probably pretty good. A card I don't like very much is DeMar DeRozan. Again, everybody's gonna be like, but Ty, you said DeMar DeRozan's not good. Now he's a top 40 card. Well, here I need to let you guys in on.
He is good.
Let you guys in on a little secret, okay? Right now, guys, DeMar DeRozan is what 35,000 MT, and that is cool and all. But when I got guys that are way cheaper and way better, or just as cheap and way better than DeMar DeRozan, there's no reason.
I agree. There's no reason to use him, but he is. You have him right. He's about 40.
And simply put, he's not. He's okay in my team, sure. He's fine, but that's why he's at number 39. Because he's solid in my team, just not next level good. His price has went down quite a bit, though. Tim Duncan up next, 6'11", 7'2". Wingspan on spots from both corners. Defensively, Tim Duncan gets the job done. Question mark is, Tim Duncan's base on very quick. Do you guys like that? Do you guys not like that? It's really personal preference. I think it's okay. Not a release I love, but again, I just think it is okay in my team. Really good all around big. It just depends how much you do value defense to run.
I agree.
Really
I don't mind
for his value. Scotty Barnes up.
Okay, I thought you were putting Pippen that low.
37. I think it's a perfect place for him. I mean, really solid all the way around defensively.
He's very similar to Kawhi.
Why did they not make him 6'8" like the dynamics ratings cards? I don't know. Only 6'7" again. Still really solid on the defense, but in the court, you evo him up.
His animations are great as well.
Very quick shift dribble style. Kobe escapes. Scotty behind the back. He's solid in my team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Coming in here at number 36. Kobe Bryant.
I agree.
Better on current gen than next gen. Just want to clarify that. But he is good on both gens. Really, really good. I can't wait till we get a really good Kobe with the release on very quick stuff like that. Dribble style is just fine for Kobe. Again, I'll wait for the better.
Even Kobe on quick is good enough. Because that's just Buddy Hield release.
Yao Ming here at number 35. Again, I didn't have Yao super high. I didn't have Ralph super high. It's just my personal preference. Now, do I like Yao more than Ralph? I think so. And it really
I prefer Sabonis to both.
Ralph is literally nearly just as good.
Sabonis to both over both.
Yao. He's kind of a slept on level 40 reward because the card is still a top 35 card in the game a season later, and that's kind of crazy to think about. Number 34, I'm going to plug in Jeremy Grant here. A card who doesn't get talked about a lot, but I don't mind any of these. Hear me out. I do think he is a little bit better version of Scotty Barnes. Okay, quick dribble.
I prefer Scotty, but I'm not going to argue.
You guys can hate me if you want. I just think Jeremy Grant's a little bit better version of Scotty Barnes. And number 33, going to plug in Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson. Now, this is just the base play where you don't get...
I think he's too high. I'm not going to lie. I think Klay's too high. I prefer Kobe to Klay.
Hall of Fame quick first step.
I prefer Kobe to Dark Matter Klay. I'm not gonna lie.
Still a solid release. Shifty dribble style. Kobe size of escape. Klay can move in my team. There's no questioning that. Number 32, Big Ben Wallace. 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. Hot spots from both corners. I will say I struggle to green with Ben Wallace. Just want to clarify that. But you give me
so do I. But like
corner specialist, you should knock down shots with him if you have a coach like
small forward. Put him on ball.
15 Hall of Famers. All of them are defensive. He might be. And next to LeBron, one of the top defensive players.
He's better than LeBron.
I like him more small forward than shooting guard because, I mean, playmaking, he's not going to give you too much. Really quick release, easily easy to green. Ben Wallace is really solid in my team. A card, I didn't know where to rank.
Joke. Absolute joke. Ty, your one has like 35 huffs. An absolute joke. You personally have said that Thurl is better. Let me find the freaking Thurl Bailey. What's the Thurl Bailey title of that video? You have Thurl in the 90s, by the way. You have Thurl Bailey in the 90s. Galaxy Opal Evo Thurl Bailey gameplay. Better than Giannis for the average player. So you have Galaxy Opal. You have previously stated Galaxy Opal Thurl Bailey is better than Giannis. You have also previously stated that what's his name? Larry Nance is better than Thurl. But yeah, you have them 60 spots below Giannis in the top 100 list. 60!
How am I supposed to rank this card? It's one of those things with Giannis, okay?
You're just comfortable with him.
It's one of those things. You gotta be really good to like this card. You do. You gotta be really good to like this card. Giannis based on quick.
I agree with that statement.
Top release in the game. Solid enough defensively. But again, he is a power forward, small forward, and we got a better version of Giannis. So
you can't move.
31, but I really didn't know where to rank. Now, cracking the top 30 is a card that should not be as good as he is, and that's RJ Barrett. When I talk about Cam Reddish and why he's not necessarily next level good,
I'm not gonna argue their top 30, but Cam Reddish is too low. RJ Barrett's maybe a few spots. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not sure. I think RJ Barrett might be better than Klay. I don't think RJ Barrett's better than Kobe, actually. I put Kobe above them and then Cam Reddish between Klay and Barrett.
Same stat as RJ Barrett, and I mean, RJ Barrett is still super cheap. The amount of him quick first step, handles for days, hyperdrive, quick chain clamps, interceptor, menace, catch, shoot, post tries with limitless takeoff.
Oh, he's elite. He's absolutely elite.
I don't know if I've seen a guard at 6'6" get more paint stops than RJ Barrett. He has such a smooth release. Rudy's based on quick. He's got quick dribble style. Scotty behind the back. Penny combo. I mean, what do you want out of RJ Barrett?
He also shouldn't be like 40 spots ahead of Terry Dishinger or 30 spots ahead of Terry Dishinger.
I love him. He's probably going to be on my no money spent squad until we get a new RJ Barrett. That's how good this card is.
He's really good,
Number
though.
29. Cracking the top 30. Bull, diamond card here.
He's a bit low, isn't he?
What? You still love Bobo? Absolutely. I am in love with Bobo. Now, again, we've seen cards that can play power forward. They just have surpassed Bobo. But if you did get a Bobo that is really soup, let's say with 15, 20 Hall of Famers, some defensive, you can make the case he's a top 2 power forward in the game. You definitely can. I love Bobo more than anything because of his player build. At number 28, a card I do not love, Manu Ginobili.
I love Manu.
I've used him, and I just did not have that much success.
I love Manu.
But I understand. Manu is good. Extra base on quick. Scotty behind the back. Really solid all the way around.
Normal laner.
Offensively. Manu Ginobili is obviously a solid card in 2.
I love Manu.
Alex English up next at number 27. A card most of you guys probably don't have. Most of you guys have probably never played against Alex English, and me being one of them.
He's a beast.
On quick.
He's a beast.
Scotty behind the back. Shifty dribble style. He's solid enough in my team. I mean, he's really, really solid. If you did get Alex English, you got one of the best shooting guards in the entire game. The problem is, he's just so hard to obtain.
He's so good.
Number 26 here, Dwayne Wade, 6'4", 6'.
I think Manu's better, but I'm not going to argue.
65 base badges, 20 on Hall of Fame sniper, limitless catch and shoot, quick first step, and his timer. Great defensively as well with 6 Hall of Fame.
His animations are ridiculous.
I like Dwayne Wade based on quick dribble style, Kobe size of escape. He's just got a lot going for him. If only D-Wade had this Scotty behind the back, which he used to have, but still, Dwayne Wade coming in at number 26. Another collector level reward is Karl Malone.
Okay.
I would never tell you guys to grind for Karl Malone. I'd never tell you guys to.
He's like a worse Blake Griffin. He's a bit low.
You got a good power.
He's low though. I think he's low. 25 is definitely low for him.
Escape, absolutely incredible. At the time of 250, he was a top power forward of the game, maybe the best power forward of the game, especially on current gen. Now, a card I might be higher on than most of you guys is Klay Thompson. But when we talk about base cards in my team, Klay is up there. 87 interior, every shooting badge you could ask for. Hall of Fame for days, gold quick first step, but great defensively. Sees a boost in that interior. Now, obviously, the Hall of Fame quick first step Klay of the Galaxy is going to be better than this Klay. But when you compare the base cards side by side, this Klay Thompson deserves 24 on this list. Number 23, Evo'd Oscar Robertson. Why do I like him?
He's so good.
Let's talk about it. Hall of Fame claims tireless defender, as well as just being a great defensive player.
He's so good. I'm for Manu though.
Quick dribble style. Now I need to get used to obviously the Lucas size of escape a little bit more, but jump shot 49 on very quick is just absolutely incredible. We've wanted
for Manu
this entire year. Obviously, we're not getting him, and this is the closest thing you are going to get to a J.R. Smith. 6'5" at the point guard position. Hall of Fame blindness, catch, shoot, limitless sniper. This card's very good, and I'm excited because I got him on my no money spent, and I can't wait to use him for the near future. Scottie Pippen coming in here at number 22. Maybe one of the cards that I overhyped to the max, but I'm okay with it. Quick dribble.
I'm cool with that. I'm not going to argue.
Jump shot 30 on quick is a solid enough release. Tell me why you guys don't like Scotty, and I'll wait, because this card all the way around is a top shooting guard in the game, and I will.
I'm not going to argue. Scotty's insane.
In my opinion, this is the most overrated card in the entire game. Okay, and I'm not saying that as a way of saying like he's bad. I'm not sitting here saying he's bad. But what I am saying is I don't think he's as good as people make him out to be.
He's so good. He's good.
Defensively, he's fine. Offensively, he's fine. Base 98 on quick timing is overrated. Quick dribble style.
The only thing is that everyone has success with Ferry. Like, you could pick up the game tomorrow, or you would have 10,000 hours put into the game, and you're gonna like Ferry. That's why Ferry's so good. Is he's training wheels. He's literally training wheels. He has a release that is simultaneously fast enough for good players to get off, and also easy enough to green that bad players will have success. He's got quick dribble style. Because of the way he's got a long wingspan, so he plays good defense. He gets great defensive animations because he comes with the quiet defensive stance. He's got the normal behind the back, which can glitch by people's feet at a low level. He literally is training wheels.
Is overrated if you have nothing to go with it in your 6'10". Danny Ferry is overrated in my opinion. I don't care what you guys say about
He's training wheels,
number 20 is better than it, and that's Thurl Bailey.
I'm not going to argue. Thurl might be better.
What I'm saying is, I don't even think it's close. I do think it's close, but I think Thurl Bailey defensively does way more for you on the court. And the only reason Danny Ferry is that high is because I know how much other people like him. And when I'm trying to give you guys advice, if other people like him, then you guys are going to like him too. I like Thurl Bailey though. I got him on my road.
Thurl's just a way better version of Giannis.
But he's still really, really solid in this game and can be solid until forever. I mean, I can't sit here and say his stats are going to get out.
I think Thurl's better than Braun. This is my opinion.
True. Number 19. I don't want to put Vince this low, but I got to.
It's so good.
When you compare him to some of the other top shooting guards in the game, I got to have Vince this low. And there's a couple of reasons why, okay? The main reason is the shifty dribble style instead of the quick dribble style. That's the main reason, okay? Outside of that, his kind of drag back is decently slow. And so with the slow drag back, with the shifty dribble style, I just can't put him any higher. You want a guy with the best release in the game, one of the top 3 releases in the game. You're looking at him right here.
I'm fine with it.
Number 18, Artis Gilmore. We're going to see a lot of lock-ins here pretty soon. Artis Gilmore's one of them.
I'm not going to disagree.
Maybe the best defensive big in the game.
I also think that Dark Matter Terry, I also don't think Dark Matter Terry is as good as Vince, by the way.
Great defensive badges. I just don't seem to struggle against Artis. I don't know what it is. Whenever I play against Artis, it just doesn't seem like he does too much.
Vince is better than Terry.
One having Terry Dishinger this high. My thing is this, okay? He's basically an inch taller than Vince Carter. He's got everything he doesn't have the Kobe size of escape, but he does have Scotty behind the back, quick dribble style, Rudy based on quick. It's just preference whether you prefer Terry.
I prefer Vince, but it's close.
Would prefer Terry though, and that's why he is a little bit higher. I honestly think I would prefer Vince, but again, I'm coming at this as unbiased. Okay, I'm trying to give you guys the best advice possible. Obviously, Vince is free. Terry's a little bit more pricey. I got Terry at number 17. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Wow. If I would have done this video a week or two ago, Hakeem would have been in the 30s or 40s. I'm doing this video.
I'm doing my one tomorrow, and he'll be 30s or 40s.
Why is Hakeem so hot? I've been using Hakeem lately when I play wagers on PlayStation. And
He's
he
fine.
Dogs everyone.
He's fine.
Defensively, offensively. He just dogs everyone. Great. I don't even want to say great release, but I'm going to say it. Good release.
Section 18 is good release.
Defensively, the dude's been playing lights out. He can handle the ball a little bit. I like Hakeem Olajuwon and what he can get. He's still at number 16 because of my past experiences with him. But in the past week, he's played like a top 10 player in the game. A card I'm higher on than nearly anybody else is Rudy Gay. And I'll be the first to admit it. But here's the deal. Quick dribble style, Scotty base, Rudy, or Scotty dribble style.
I prefer Terry, but okay.
Base, great stats in general. Just a perfect small forward. That's as easy as I can say a perfect small forward in it too, okay? Coming in here at number 14, Galaxy Opal Cade Cutting.
I think Oscar Robertson's better.
This high above Dwayne Wade. The reason is he's 6'8", guys.
Big O's better, I think.
Jump shot 80 on quick. Scotty behind the back. I just like Cade in general. I think I've played with him probably more than a lot of people. And I've had so much success with Cade.
Cade's so good, though.
This high on the card. At number 13, Zion Williamson. I don't even know how to start with.
What? You have Zion Williamson at 13. You have Zion at 13. How? What 13 players are there in my team better than Zion Williamson that were out before this week? Like, you got Giannis, Jordan, okay. You've got Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis above Zion Williamson. What drugs are you on, Ty? I'm being dead serious. What drugs are you on? Like, Kareem, understandable. I don't agree with Giannis, but it's understandable. MJ, okay. Luka, okay. Cedric, okay, but Chris Mullen is not better than Zion Williamson. Maybe Cedric's not even better.
I already know you guys are on me. You guys are mad.
13.
Here's the deal with Zion.
13.
Here's the deal. Zion is good in my team.
13?
And coming in at number 13 is not
No way.
Here's what I'll say, though. Out of 25 Hall of Fame badges.
Who cares? He's Zion Williamson.
So that leaves him with 12 other badges.
Who cares?
A lot of them are defensively. So
Who cares?
Playmaker-wise, he's not
He
great.
doesn't miss.
He's a great
Who
defender.
cares?
He has quick dribble style. Scotty
Look at his SIGs.
No Kobe size of escape. John Wall is not great. He doesn't move great in the half court. Maybe it's because of his player book. Just don't know.
What are we doing here,
He's still
Ty?
number 13, though. I do think he is a top small forward in the game. But is he better than Anthony Davis?
Yes.
Right now, at the time I'm recording this, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think
That
so.
is blasphemy.
Anthony Davis is 6'10". Gives you way more height.
No, this whole comment section better be just Zion. There is nothing in the comment section about Zion. That is blasphemy. That might be the worst placement I've ever seen.
Small forward position. I don't need my guy to do anything else.
That might be the worst I've ever seen.
He is gonna do that. Great tendencies. Has his.
That might be the worst I've ever seen.
Hall of Fame catch and shoot corner specialist. Zion's probably the better overall card, but I've just seen him have more success with AD at least lately. At 11,
Zion's better than Clyde as well.
I've never used him. Most of you guys will never use his Clyde Drexler, but if you got the card, you got one of the top point guards in the game. Probably a top.
You haven't even used Clyde Drexler. You've put him over a top 4 card in the game in Zion.
Point guard, undisputed in the entire game. Just shot 5 on quick dribble style.
He's good. I love Clyde.
Coming into our top 10.
Kawhi's so much better than Zion. Kawhi's so much better than Zion.
Okay, maybe my gameplay.
But Zion's so much better than Kawhi.
Small forward in the game, and he might be. But my biased opinion, sometimes I use bias, sometimes I don't. In my biased opinion, I like Kawhi Leonard more than Zion.
Zion's so much better.
I don't, first of all, feel like either of them make that many plays for me. I just don't, okay? Release-wise, I think Kawhi's release is easier to green than Zion. Zion's is quicker, I know that. I think Kawhi's
I don't
release is
disagree.
easier to green. Defensively, give me Kawhi Leonard. That's why I like Kawhi more. I think it's close. I think it's really close. But I do like Kawhi Leonard just that little bit more. Coming in at number 9 for me is Chris Mullen. Every time I use Chris Mullen, I get more and more impressed with the card.
He's okay. He's good. He's really good.
Every time I use this card, I get more impressed.
He's really good.
Movement-wise and good, shooting-wise incredible, defensively.
He's gonna have LeBron over Zion. Like, what are we doing?
In the entire game, just because he came out at the same time as Cedric and really overshadowed Cedric. It's crazy that I did not.
He did not overshadow Cedric.
One of my biggest regrets. Coming in at number.
Why is Ewing ahead of Zion? If you are not a top 0.1% player, Chris Mullen is not going to be any better than Klay Thompson for you. If you are in that top 0.1%, yeah, Chris Mullen is him. He's Zeus. But, like, of the 20,000 people that watch this video, most people will prefer Zion to Chris Mullen.
Patrick Ewing. I have a love-hate relationship with that.
How is he better than
I
Zion?
really do. It's a love-hate relationship.
How is he better than Zion?
Sometimes I hate him. Jump shot 4 on quick is a good release. Ewing's upper is just weird with it. If he wasn't so good on defense, though, I just would not love the card. But seems like he hits every white because he does have.
How is he better than Zion?
Shooting badges, 7 feet tall at the 4. What's there not to like about Patrick Ewing? That's the bigger question. At number 7,
he's not better than Zion.
Got King James. Why is he at number 7? It's just because we got better cards. But you want the best on-ball defender in the game? Here you go. LeBron
No,
James,
get Ben Wallace.
LeBron James base on quick, which on next gen is straight up and down current gen. There's a little bit to be decided, but one of the best overall cards in the entire.
Can't even shoot from the
Coming in
corners.
at number 6, in my opinion, the best center in the game. Kareem.
6 is way too
I
low.
can't even shoot with this card. I probably take an average of, not even. I probably take 1-3 every 3 games with the card, and he's still the best center.
Maybe 6 isn't too low.
No other
Cedric,
card
Luka.
even come close to replicating. This cream card isn't close to the creams that we've seen in past years.
Giannis.
He is still the best center right now in the game. Cedric Maxwell here coming in at number 5.
You have Giannis
If you've
over
ever seen a guy
Cedric?
that
No,
can Cedric,
sorry.
like Nike Fiend, if you've ever seen him play, Cedric is Zeus on this game, man. I'm telling y'all right now, Cedric Maxwell is literally Zeus
Cedric
on
might
this
be
game.
number 1.
Problem is, most of you guys are going to be.
I'm not even gonna lie, Cedric might actually be
Jump
number
shot's
1.
Very quick, great defender. Obviously there's a lot to love with the card.
So what is it, Jordan? Jordan, Giannis, Luka. Jordan, Giannis, Luka. Who else is in the top 3? Jordan, Giannis, Luka, and I don't know.
That's what the best shooting guard in the entire game. Coming in at number 4. I just said Kareem was the best center in the game, so why is David Robinson at number 4? Well, it's because I play the power forward. I prefer David Robinson over.
I'm cool with that. I'm actually completely cool with that. I'm completely cool with David Robinson there. But if you have Giannis Antetokounmpo at anywhere other than number 3, I'm going to snap.
Patrick Ewing. When it comes down to it, it's that simple. That's why David Robinson is at number 4.
If you have Giannis anywhere other than number 3, Giannis isn't even training bills. Giannis doesn't play offense for 90% of people.
Preference. David Robinson and Patrick Ewing is preference. I just think D-Rob gives me that little bit more compared to a guy like Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
Right now in the top 3. Okay. At number 3, Giannis.
Okay.
Hotspots from.
I wouldn't have him in my top 10. Nah, that's a lie. He's probably like 8 or 9 for me. I'm okay with him number 3. Because at least Ty's biased and put freaking Giannis at number 1.
From both quarters, incredible badge-wise. You don't even have to apply anything.
MJ won, Luka 2.
Player in the entire game. I'm not saying on-ball defender because I like Brown on-ball more than Giannis, but the best defense player in the entire game. I just don't see how you beat it. Giannis is him on this game. 83 3-ball. Giannis face on quick. What more can you ask for out of Giannis? At number 2, I'm
going to say, I agree.
This is one of the most controversial ones.
I agree.
I think there's one card better than Luka. Now, on next gen, I do think Luka has a slight advantage, but on current gen,
I agree.
think it's close. Obviously,
I
Luka,
agree.
The reason he's good is because he can play decent enough defense. The reason he's good is because the Luka base on very good. That's why Luka Doncic is who he is. That's why he is so good on this game.
I agree.
Is because of those things. I like Luka quite a bit in 2K. I think, when it comes down to it, he's the cheesiest card in the game, the most annoying player to play against. But I think this card right here is
Jordan
now
number 1.
our
I agree.
best card in the entire game. And that's
I agree. I actually don't. Outside of the Zion Williamson and the Opal Giannis and the Opal Anthony Davis, I don't think any of these are really that bad. Zion Williamson is way too low. Zion Williamson is at least the equivalent to Cedric Maxwell. His player build is almost as good as Cedric's. I know he can't play at the 2. His player build's almost as good, and he comes with Scotty behind the back. So I think he is an equivalent to Cedric. If you prefer Zion, if you prefer Cedric, I'm cool either way. I just think they are equivalents. One of them should not be 8 spots lower than the other one. Other than that, I don't actually mind the list. There are so many good players in 2K, Jesus Christ. And like, if you look at the players from yesterday, or that came out, on Friday, you've still got to add Albert King, Giddey, Worthy, Nedelicki, Jerry Sloan, Duma, Dikembe, maybe Beal, Levine, Paul George, Blake Griffin, Jason Richardson, Jaylen Brown, Josh Smith, Aaron Gordon, and maybe Eddie Johnson and Wayne Embry. Like, you've still got to add like 10, 11 more cards in. It's actually crazy how many good cards there are this year. And like, I haven't even mentioned someone like David Thompson, who's more than usable. You can really get away with using David Thompson if you want. But no, I haven't even mentioned him. So anyway, that is the video, lads. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.